Yeah.
Does the president believe that millions voted illegally in this election, and what evidence do you have of widespread voter fraud in this election, if that's the case?
The president does believe that. He has stated that before. I think he stated his concerns of voter fraud and people voting illegally during the campaign. And he continues to maintain that belief based on studies and evidence that people have presented to him.
But exactly what evidence?
Speaker
Ryan today said there's no evidence. The National Association of Secretaries of State say that they don't agree with the president's assessment. What evidence do you have?
As I said, I think the president has believed that for a while based on studies and information he has. John Rock.
Sean, when you were talking about that voter fraud, are you going to ask for an investigation? Is the White House going to formally ask for a probe into this alleged
No, I think he
fraud?
won very, very handily with 306 electoral votes, 33 states. He's very comfortable with his win, but I think...
To trouble him if he's bringing it up. That's why
I think
I'm
he was
asking.
having a discussion with some folks and mentioned something in passing, which has been a long-standing belief that he's maintained. This isn't the first time that you've heard this concern of his. Trey?
It's not, but I think it's worth clarifying whether illegal ballots or illegal immigrants
And I think there's been
are
studies.
being
There was one
characterized.
that came out of Pew in 2008 that showed 14% of people who have voted were non-citizens. There's other studies that have been presented to him. It's a belief he maintains. I mean,
Just that they were counted improperly, as Dick Durbin says the president personally told him last night. It was that the people who
I
voted
think
did so
I
illegally.
have asked and answered it. It's a belief that he's maintained for a while, a concern that he has about voter fraud, and that's based on information that's provided. So.
Just to follow up on Cecilia,
Yeah.
if 3 to 5 million people voted illegally, that is a scandal of astronomical proportions. Doesn't he want to restore Americans' faith in their ballot system? Wouldn't he want an investigation of this?
Well,
this is a huge
but Mara,
scandal.
as I've noted several times now, he's believed this for a long time, and
I
I think he
believe it
won
all.
fairly overwhelmingly. So he's not. And look, we'll work.
I'm asking you, why not investigate something
Well,
that is,
maybe we will.
the biggest scandal in American electoral history? 3 to 5 million people voting illegally?
I think we'll see where we go from here. But right now, the focus that the president has is on putting Americans back to work. It was a comment that he made on a long-standing belief in the back. Yeah, Jeff.
You said the president believes that there was voter fraud. I wonder if you believe that. You were at the Republican National Committee at the time, and Chief of Staff Reince Priebus was the chairman of the RNC at the time. Do you believe there was widespread voter fraud?
My job
And
is
do
not.
you-
Look,
How can he be comfortable with his win if he believes
He's very
that there
comfortable
was
with his
3
win.
million votes? Maybe he didn't win.
No,
if
he's
that's the
very
case.
comfortable with his win. It's an electoral-based system. He got 306 electoral votes. 33 of 50 states voted for him. I think, look, Jeff, I've asked and answered this question twice. He believes what he believes based on the information he's provided. Yes, ma'am.
What does that mean for democracy, though,
It-
Sean? What does that
Thanks,
mean?
Jeff.
If he
Ma'am.
does believe that, what does that mean for democracy,
It means
Sean?
that I've answered your question.
Have you?
And really not to belabor a point here, but you said that the president has believed for a while that there is widespread voter fraud. But only 4 days ago did he get the power of the presidency to be able to do something about it. So why not definitively say that he will investigate if he believes, and the administration
Right.
position is that there was massive voter fraud?
Well, first of all, the comment that he made was he said 3 to 5 million people, could have voted illegally based on the studies that he's seen. But he's very clear that he won the election based on the 306 electoral votes that he got. We're here on day 2. I think let's not prejudge what we may or may not do in the future.
If he lost, would you be upset?
Of course he'd be upset. Who wouldn't be upset if they lost?
But he's not upset. I mean, about the vote.
No, but I
voter
mean,
fraud.
that's not how the election is held in our country by electoral votes. He won overwhelmingly with 306 electoral votes, the most since any Republican since Reagan. He's very comfortable with the depth and breadth of the support that he got from the American people and the 33 states that voted for him, the 9 of 13 battleground states, the 2,600 counties. He's very, very pleased with that. Yeah,
Keystone, Sean, just one more on Keystone, a second.
Kristen.
Sean, thank you. I just want to be clear about this investigation because it seems like you potentially opened the door for one. Have you discussed with the president the
Which
possibility
investigation are you referring
of
to?
possibly investigating this voter fraud?
No, I didn't. I did not. No, I did not.
You said it's possible.
No, of course, anything's possible. I think at some point, look, I was asked a question. There is no investigation. I said it was possible. Anything is possible. It was a hypothetical question. My point to you is that to ask us on day 2, he made a comment last night on something that he has believed and said for a long, long time. And the question that was asked to me is whether or not, so it's been asked and answered. I'm not.
And I want a foreign policy